love what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Burrow will throw. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on 3rd.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
The play action fake, they'll look to throw. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Nice 3rd down conversion at even 20 yards. Now this first drive looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Here we go, here we go.
On 1st and 10, Joe Burrow. And that's caught one more time by Boyd. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
From just shy of midfield, Burrow. They'll set up the screen here to Mixon. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Personal foul.
What?
Defense.
Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack.
Charles, a little bit of feast or famine on this drive. They moved the ball okay, but they've been sacked twice now.
And they've got to figure out how to plug that leak a little bit, right? Keep them away from the quarterback, because when he's not being hit, as you mentioned, they're moving the ball well.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And 3rd and 8 now.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his 3rd completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can do that one basic
come on, man.
Done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
That was pick 6.
4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. McPherson's kick is good.
Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
So after the made field goal, here's McPherson to send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. They'll be led out by Mr. Irrelevant in the 2022 draft, a guy with something to prove, Iowa State's career passing leader, and that's Brock Purdy. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Dancing away at the 35. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. And he's got some space here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 18 more yards there and another first down.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Back to throw, Purdy. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 23. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. But nothing there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough and run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier. The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly into the turf.
Now to throw off the play action.
Wow.
And that will be incomplete. That'll bring up fourth down as his Cincy defense stands up on third. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So a return of serve, so to speak, here on the second drive of our game as they respond to that opening field goal with 3 of their own.
I like that. Go a little tennis on.
I know you like to mix it up with sports.
Yeah. They crack a forehand back out and they get a backhand. What was the return on?
It was a backhand.
I
and
like that.
Really good backhand.
With some nice top spin on the
a little bit.
I love it. Almost a mirror image when you really get down to it. I thought that was pretty good stuff.
Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want it to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Let's get it, bro.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That one's
hell no.
by T. Higgins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. A little tough on the secondary there, in zone defensively. Quarterback had time to survey and find a spot.
And if you want to change things up and put a little more pressure on him, you can go to man coverage. Everyone matches up and send more pressure. But you can also do it out of zone coverage if you're worried about what's going to happen on your back end. Send someone else, drop someone else out of the line. The old zone blitz could come into play to try and get that pressure on the quarterback.
Here we go.
They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping the second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
Oh, he's got some great
Good tackle, Freddie.
Add the gain here to the previous play.
Fucking bulls.
40 yards total.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far in this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Back to Mixon on 1st down. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. It's 2nd and 7 from the 9. Burrow going to fake to Mixon and now look to throw.
To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. Now Burrow. And he's got it. And he will have the first down, but he winds up taking a pretty good shot that time. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
And in a lot of ways, that catch is expected. Red zone presence. And that one was realized there. You got to find your tight end in that situation.
A kicker fest so far. All points via field goals. They're hoping to change that right here.
They'll give it to Mixon. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Gun. Shot.
On 2nd and goal. Burrow.
And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Hayden Hurst there to make the grab. And the Bengals have taken the lead.
And he is a reliable target. They like to get him involved. They got him involved there for the score.
And they should. He's a very good player. Remember, they can use him in certain positions, so many different spots, and he usually comes through for them.
Evan McPherson now for the PAT.
And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now.
What?
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Back out there comes the 49ers offense ready for their second drive. Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more ample.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble, and the Bengals have recovered it.
Oh, damn, I ain't worried about that.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure.
Look at that, man. Trying to do me in like that.
After review the play, ruling on the field is converted.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They go play action here. Purdy winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
Ah, Debo, you had it.
Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
The ball pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So on fourth down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. Back deep, Trent Taylor. He'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
And the Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
First down, here's Burrow. He completes it to Boyd. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now Burrow on first down. This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's going to have a first down and get into field goal range here at the 29. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. Made his first. This now from 46 yards away. McPherson's kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime here in an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. Welcome back. Charles and I settled in a booth ready for quarter number 3. The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here.
And he fumbled it. It's
what? Yeah! Yeah!
He's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
That's garbage, man.
Offensively, this was a team needing to come out and fire Instead, they put the ball on the ground.
And you know that has to be the discussion at halftime because they're down 2 scores.
Get out of
We got to come out with a
here.
little bit more urgency than we had in the first half. Now that urgency falls on their defense because they can't fall down 3 scores. Hope to come back and win this game.
And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal as he's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great...
Touchdown, Bengals!
Nothing, man. I'm coming back from this shit. I'm coming back. You can believe it.
Touchdown throw for Joe Burrow. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football, eat up a little clock, end up in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Extra point by McPherson.
You the best.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now.
Is that what you're saying? Ain't no coming back.
After the
Is that what you're
touchdown,
saying?
McPherson on to kick this one away.
It's time to lock in, baby.
Fielded
Lock
right
in
around
on
the
him.
80. A lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Lock in on him.
And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. As San Francisco's offense returns to the field, I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose.
Get that
He
shit.
works free.
Yeah! Come on, man. What the fuck is going on with Debo? Hell no, man.
It's not able to get it. From
That's
a
trash
what's that moment
garbage.
when you realize the ball
Way
is
to go, George.
It is a moment where all concentration goes right
Ugh, they fumbleitis. Way to grab it, George. Get off
all
me.
your preparation for the game. And you probably talk about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And he goes down at the 26. A pickup of 13, and that last play began at the 13. First down.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Purdy to throw it on first down. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Purdy, they'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Yeah! Yeah!
Deep shot.
Way to stick with it, Christian.
Christian McCaffrey, 27
Yeah.
yards. And the Niners are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield of the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
That's caught. And he'll get in for the 2 points, as that'll cut the lead down from 11 to 9. He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. Yeah. So gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
Illegal touching. Offense.
That was perfect.
Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, it's such a high-stakes scenario. Everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables.
Throw for Boyd, but it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Gibson, and the 49ers
Let's go.
The ball as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey.
Come on, man, with that bullshit.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down.
That nigga paused it twice on me.
This game is speed kills, and it does it in so many different ways. In this case, you got a back who's quick and shifty, can make moves, make people miss, but also gets to and through a hole before it can close down. That's some of the benefits of that speed, not just outrunning people in the secondary, and that led to a really nice game.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
Well, it's not time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
No! Come on, man!
And the Bengals force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
That's on the guard, Alex Kappa. The full start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Burrow looking to pass. And connects quickly to Jamar Chase.
Fucking fumble that shit.
11 would have been a first down if not for that penalty moments ago.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football.
Get out of here.
A really nice target.
And he'll be out of bounds.
Michael Vick.
Across the 40. Burrow on his toes that time.
Fuck out of here.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Throwing now, Burrow on first down. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're going to get this up to midfield. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. From midfield now, Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. And looking to put this game on ice in the 4th quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Mixon with a first down carry. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground.
And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Hayden Hurst, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Bengals have extended their lead to 15 now here in the 4th.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
The Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The 49er offense now making their way out onto the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Now a throw downfield is taken in by his running back. Touchdown!
Let's fucking get it!
McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
Good night.
So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie, because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense. I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more.
Come on, man.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Niners are right back in this football game. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no. But the way the game's played now,
come on, man. What the?
Intercepted. My goodness.
Man, he fucking. Oh, my God.
Possession of the football. Well, time, I mean, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances.
What was that, man?
Their
Wow.
already slim chance of victory.
yeah,
Wow.
not on their side, but it certainly is on the defensive side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the 49ers are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Purdy, God damn, dude.
He's at less than 50%, and you and I both know that just won't do. So I would think about spreading things out, putting it on the receivers, make them win those one-on-one battles on the
God, dog, he can't throw, man. You gotta be kidding me.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Purdy, big 4th down play. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Eli.
Damn.
And the Bengals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning, threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's a guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Here we go.
So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he'll spot Higgins open left side. And he'll be dropped at the 36. It's a good gain of 18 on a play that originated back at the 18. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to take over at their own 28-yard line. 2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy, because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
Here's Purdy. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Purdy to throw. That ball caught. Brandon Ayuk. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. Here's Purdy. Caught on a slant.
Roughing the pass. What? Man.
He's trying to protect his quarterback's blind side. Got nabbed for the hole.
You have one job over there. Make sure that man does not get hit. So if you have to hold occasionally, do so, because they don't catch all of them.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Jesse Bates. And the Bengals are going to
Pretty
get the
fucking,
football
man.
as the ball will come out to the 20.
God
Charles,
damn,
you hate to see
dude.
this for a rookie quarterback. You're hoping it doesn't shake his confidence, but that confidence, it might be shaken because that is 4 interceptions for him now in this ball game.
It has.
He's got a man complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. That is taken in by Hurst. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. David Hurst, 37 yards. And the Bengals have put this one to bed here in the 4th quarter. And this win now going to look a little more lopsided on the scoreboard, CD. Now, some may have run out the clock in that scenario, but they wanted to put their foot on the gas, get one more touchdown, and they did just that.
I would say the tradition was not overly excited about that score. They don't see the game played a little bit differently. But what you can't argue with is their execution of that play, because it played out exactly as it was drawn up. It almost would have been a shame not to finish with such a well-run play.
So now the possession will begin at the 35 after the errant kickoff.
Well, that's certainly one way to avoid a dangerous kick returner, I suppose, but you are giving up extra yardage, that's for sure. Because if you put it out of the end zone, they start at the 25. So at a minimum, you're giving up 10 yards to the offense.
One last shot at the end zone. And this one is incomplete. That's coverage.
Oh, man. God damn. You had everybody open.
Like this, they are not letting up.
Purdy with one final shot here. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Eli Apple. So this one in the win column now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.